So David has calmed down. He's doing much better after screaming at me. But he's now working on his cabinets only. And that's good because I'm going to have to go over them another 29 times. Now the cleaner, I was able to get like 4 different cleaners. I was able to get the Super Dawn dish soap, all purpose. This gets the grease out, as well as a bunch of bleach and some other cleaners like lithic acid. They work very well. But David, you're calmed down now, aren't
Do
you?
me a favor, yeah. Do
Yeah.
me a favor.
What's the favor?
Yeah. Just get that shit right up there.
Oh, you want me to get the grease up there? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like I said, Dave, I'm gonna go over this another 39 times. That's why I just want you to go over it one time.
Okay.
There'll be a lot more to go over, but this stuff works pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But see how this still drips here?
Yeah.
See how when we go over this, there's still, that's why I'm gonna do it 30. This is me doing this, by the way.
Okay.
Now I gotta finish up with the cat.
Go ahead. Go finish the
Okay.
kitty.
If you need more spray, there's spray right there. I'll do all the other baseboards. I got hundreds more of those to do. I'm just asking you to do yours. So he's calmed down now. I'm calmed down. Well, I never was upset in the first place. I just wanted him to try to clean up his stuff. That's all. I don't want to be the only person cleaning up after this guy. You know, people should be cleaning up after themselves. I got my own messes to do, and he is labeled independent. If he can't do it, that's all right. But then he needs to ask for help and say he can't do this stuff. That's it. And I'm not going to be on my hands and knees cleaning up feces or drips or smoke or whatever, and then just keep on doing it day after day after day while he watches my TV without talking about it. That would be messed up. You know, this would run me ragged. But he's calmed down now, and now you see on camera how he just tries to say, "Oh, your father hates you. I'm going to call the police on you. I'm going to make up stories about you." And you can see how anger changes him when he's all confused or when he has to do anything hard. He doesn't like cleaning up his own messes because nobody likes cleaning. But it's something that has to be done as an adult. You have to. And, you know, I'm not going to clean up after somebody and then not tell you or show you it. I'm going to say, hey, there's a pile of poop. See it? Okay, try to wipe it up next time. And he's tired of me repeating myself. Well, I'm tired of repeating myself. I don't want to have to repeat myself. I want him to come in and clean up after himself. That's all. And if he can't do that, that's okay too. But then he needs to tell the state he can't do it. He can't be saying that he's all this capable person. And he didn't lose his job because of me. Not at all. You can talk to those people. It has nothing to do with me. It had absolutely nothing to do with me. They had their own ideas of him before I showed up. They had their own problems with him before I showed up. I actually got a good recommendation from them at a different job. I only spent about 2 months mowing lawns over there. That's all I did. And there was none, there was no Mark, and there was none of his wife. His wife came in one time and started yelling about, I guess, a bunch of problems. She also said that I should just stop asking if there's anything more to be done. Because I was told, you know, go to this individual and ask them if there's anything to be done. So every time I finished up the yard, I said, you got more for me? 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 And so they just were like, you're doing too much. I have a tendency to go beyond what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, they want me to mow and do the yard after it's all complete, after everything's trimmed, after I weed whacked, after I mowed. I said, is there anything else like roundup I can do? Is there anything else like maybe planting some planters down here and putting some flowers in? Stuff like that. So I go the extra mile at my work, and they did appreciate that. But they were very worried about me believing in stories. They had a talk with me about that. They said that I need to stop believing David, and that's why he's upset, is because that's partly what we were talking about. And it has nothing to do with me. If he wanted a job, I've already set him up with 3 different jobs. It has nothing to do with me. He could work at Walmart, Target. He could call Mark Harrington and go back. There's nothing to do, as well as he has his own record and his own issues. But when he gets upset, he spews crap. He spews, your father talks to me and says all this. My father does not talk to David. They have no interest in having conversations with him. They barely have any interest in having conversations with me. I mean, and the wagging of the finger, he once put his dirty finger in my eyeball doing that. He wagged his finger and hit me in the eyeball. That's not right. But you know what? These are the type of things that I have to deal with because of my Christian duty. Now I'm getting him help with the state, and we will be splitting up. He'll be on his own. I'll have a new apartment in South Carolina. But I got 2 more years of this about. 2 more years of taking care of a cat, finding it a home, taking care